So we're talking about the wonderful Josh Smith today. Josh is definitely my favourite guitar player, has been for a number of years now. I just think he's absolutely fantastic. I love the way he mixes his blues and jazz and country lines together. He's so dedicated to his art. I know he just plays and plays and plays. I saw him a couple of years ago down in Bristol. I had a really good chat with him, as you can see there. Asked him tons of questions about different things. He's just the all-round, does everything really well for me, and his feel and his approach to the guitar is just wonderful. Every time I hear him play, my jaw just hits the floor. I think he's just great. Right, okay, so we're going to look at something that Josh Smith did. I've kind of changed bits of it, but it's largely Josh Smith. He did it in B flat. We're going to do it in A. He really likes B flat. He really likes A flat. We're going to try and keep it sort of standard for most guitar players and do it in A. So we're thinking about this A7 chord. Now he starts off with this line. Okay, so he's going from the fifth to the sixth to the root, and then that typical minor third to major third thing. Or you could go. He's kind of, you're stroking into it. It's quite subtle, but you know, his feel, his time feel, everything about his playing. You can tell I really like him, can't you? And then he goes. So that major third, minor third to major third thing again. And he's kind of coming down the minor pentatonic then. Right, and then he goes. So you're thinking of an A major triad there. And going up to the flats from the 6 to the flat 7. And then we're going down to the D chord. So after the D chord, he goes down to here. Okay, now it kind of looks like he's going down to position 1 of A major. It looks like he's coming down to here. But all of that position wouldn't work over the D because we've got this note in, which is the major 7 of the D, and we definitely wouldn't want that. But these notes work really well over the D because they're coming straight out of D major, right? It's the 2, the 3, the 5 and the 6. And if we slide up there, we get the flat 7. So that's a really good little trick, if you like. When I'm going from the A to the D, I can go down here. And then to bring myself back into the A, and Josh talks about this a lot, playing through the changes, connecting one chord to the other. We've got... So we're just going, walking up to that major third, if you like. And then he does that. Alright, now then over the E chord, he's got this line. It's just cool, isn't it? It's just super cool. So that's the E, isn't it? So we're going root, 2, minor third, major third, 5. Then he comes down here. So we're going. So it's root, passing chromatic tone, flat 7. Same over the D. Minor third bend, tweak quarter tone. Then he's got this line. So that is basically an A triad. Then he's got the same shape, but we've now put in the flat 6 as well. So it's giving it quite an outside feel. And then that walk up again. Okay, and that's the whole thing. But the way Josh is playing, he's really thinking about the chords. He's playing through the chords all the time. You know, he's thinking about that A7 chord. What are the notes that are going to sound good with the A7 chord? What are the notes that are going to sound good with the D7 chord? How can I connect those chords together? And he does all this with wonderful phrasing as well. So, you know, definitely if you haven't checked out Josh, you know, you're missing something huge there. Definitely check out his playing. Look on YouTube. There's loads of great clips of him playing on YouTube. And try and take a leaf out of Josh's book, and I'm sure that will improve your blues playing. And please remember to subscribe to the channel. Really helps. Really appreciate those subscriptions, trying to keep things moving and growing all the time.